There is a bitter truth that 99% of men over the age of 45 still do not realize. The more you beg, the more you try to please women, the more you become invisible in their eyes. You spent your whole life building a career, building stability. So why in love do you still feel like you are begging for attention? Today, I will completely change the way you look at attraction. These are not cheap flirting tricks. This is an essential change inside, based on psychological science and Stoic edge. Please stay until the end of the video. I will share a paradox of attraction. If you hold it, you will never have to chase anyone anymore. Before starting, I need to make one thing clear. We discuss understanding psychology to build a voluntary and healthy relationship. This knowledge absolutely must not be used to manipulate or cause harm to the partner. True attraction only comes from a man with morality and genuine kindness. All right, let us begin. Becoming the reward. The first behavior, becoming the reward. Women are not attracted by men who consider them the center of the universe. They long for a man with his own mission, a private life worth pursuing. When you put life goals above the relationship, your value does not decrease. It skyrockets. Stop adjusting your entire schedule just to fit her. Protect the time for your passion and your work, like protecting the most precious thing you have. Mastering scarcity. The second behavior, mastering scarcity. Humans tend to value highly what is rare, what is difficult to access. When you are always available at all times, what happens? You are taken for granted, like air. No one cherishes air until there is a lack of it. Do not reply to text messages immediately if you are busy with your life. Let the conversation have natural silences, to give her the space to miss you, keeping the mystery. The third behavior, keeping the mystery. Curiosity precisely is the engine of desire. When you expose everything too early, the excitement will disappear immediately. Do not share too many details about the past. Do not tell all trivial problems right from the first meetings. Let her have to ask questions. Let her discover each layer of your human self by herself. A good book never reveals the whole plot on the first page. Creating emotional contrast. The fourth behavior, creating emotional contrast. Attraction does not take place at the logic layer. It takes place at a deeper emotional layer. Calmness before emotional challenges creates a strong type of gravity. When she tries to test you or create pressure, do not react harshly. Keep the stillness. Smile gently. Your unshakable nature precisely is the greatest attraction, not hot temper or concession. Establishing access boundaries. The fifth behavior, establishing access boundaries. What is given away for free is often not cherished. You should only give away the deepest care when the partner proves the worthiness. Say no to disrespectful requests, things that do not fit your standards. Let her have to make an effort to have your true attention, not an effort to tolerate you. The scientific foundation. Now, let us talk about the scientific foundation behind these behaviors. There is a psychological concept called sunk cost. In relationships, the more a person invests time, emotion, and effort into the partner, the more they tend to cherish and bond in the long term. Why? Because they do not want that investment to become meaningless. But if you do everything for her, she does not need to invest anything. And when there is nothing to lose, people leave much more easily. In addition, there is the dopamine system and novelty. The unpredictability triggers dopamine in the brain, creating a feeling of excitement, creating a desire to explore. A man who is too predictable will never trigger that. The awakening moment. And this is the awakening moment I want you to stop to ponder very carefully. Many men after the age of 45 fall into a trap. I call it the good guy trap. They think that service, indulgence, will exchange for love. But what actually is this behavior? That is the self-destruction of identity. When you turn yourself into a machine to please others, you lose the spine of a man. You are no longer an independent individual. You are only a shadow of the partner. And that precisely is the reason why attractiveness dies. No one is attracted by a shadow. So what is the solution here? Do not try to change or control her. Go back to mastering your own self. According to Stoic philosophy, the only thing you truly control is your mind and your reactions, not the behavior of others, not the result of the relationship. When you become a calm man, with purpose, with clear boundaries, the world around will automatically adjust to your frequency. 4 specific steps to take action now. Take action with 4 specific steps. Step 1. Redefine the mission. Dedicate 1 hour each day, focusing completely on a personal goal, with no presence of women during that period of time. Step 2. Control the speed. Reduce the frequency of texting. Actively end the conversation before it becomes bland. Be the person who leaves when the fun is still at the highest level. Step 3. Practice calmness. In the next conflict, breathe deeply. Listen more than speak. Do not explain too much. Purposeful silence is sometimes stronger than all defenses. Step 4. Establish a hard boundary. Clearly define what you absolutely do not accept in a relationship, and execute it firmly, but still gently. And here is the attraction paradox I promised from the beginning of the video. The person whom you do not need to chase turns out to be the person who will chase you. When you stop running after validation from others, you truly become the reward they seek. That is not a trick. That is the natural law of human value. If you found these analyses valuable, like, share, and subscribe to Femina Mind right now. Leave a comment with the 5 words I master my own self below. If you commit to reclaiming your edge from today, join our community, the place where mature men together train the Stoic mindset. And before turning off this video, I want to leave you with one final question. If right at this moment, she disappears from your life, how much of your own mission and goals is left for you to continue to live for it?